So, have you ever wondered how they get those ships in those tiny little bottles? Don't care, me neither. Stay tuned because next I'm going to give you an introduction into macro photography. Hello and welcome to Jeeves Tried This. My name's Tony and today I want to give you a little introduction into macro photography. So what is macro photography? It's basically taking a photograph of a small subject, like an insect, and making it larger than its actual size. So let me ask you this question. Why are you interested in macro photography? Are you interested in taking close-up shots of insects to see all the intricate details that the human eye doesn't see? Do you want to get closer to your subjects? Or you want to get close up and take some nice photos of flowers? Or are you just artistic and want to get a great unusual photograph? Well, any of those reasons are a good reason to do macro photography. So what equipment do you need? Well, the best camera would be a DSLR. Then you're going to need a macro lens, some good light, patience, and a good eye for detail. One thing you're going to also need is a tripod. So you've got a DSLR, you've got a macro lens. So what settings are you going to use? Well, that's a good question because there is no miracle setting. There's no setting that you can go, great, set the camera at that and that'd be perfect for macro photography. Because again, with photography in general, it depends on your light. It depends on your composition. It depends on your shutter speed. It depends on whether you want the background in focus or out of focus. So there's all these different things that make macro photography make you a better photographer. So what equipment do I use? Well, I'll show you. This is pretty much my setup for macro photography. I've got Canon 5D Mark III, a Canon 100mm 2.8 macro lens, and a ring light. So basically, no matter what lighting conditions I've got, I know that I've got a backup for having my ring light on the front of my camera. Of course, I'm not saying go out and buy a Canon 5D or a Canon 100mm if you're experimenting with macro photography. Buy a cheaper lens and buy a cheaper camera. Or if you've already got a DSLR, buy a cheaper lens. Whatever your setup, it's really down to practice, practice, and practice. You're not gonna buy a complete setup and become brilliant at macro photography. You know, this is all about experimenting with your camera, experimenting with yourself and your composition. Get down low, you know, go up high, take different shots, different angles. That's the only way you're going to get a true brilliant macro picture. So let's go outside, take some macro shots with my setup, and I'll show you what kind of macro pictures that I get with this setup. See you in a sec. So as you can see, it's not all about insects, it's not all about flowers. You know, you can take photographs of pretty much anything and zoom in close. Bits of bark on a tree, you know, concrete. There was even pictures in there that I took of a full transit wing mirror that zoomed in, you would not know that that was a full transit wing mirror. It's, you know, that's the good thing about macro photography. You're seeing things in your photographs that your eyes have never seen before or would never see. So get out there, take those shots. You know, you can earn money from macro photography. You can sell your pictures into bars, clubs, restaurants, hotels, hotel bedroom walls. If you ever go into a hotel bedroom wall and you see some weird and funky photographs or, you know, canvases hanging up on the wall, where do you think those come from? So get out there and experiment with macro photography. Now, macro photography is not my speciality. I just do bits and pieces every now and again to make some extra money. But it's a great way to learn photography even better. It will make you a better photographer. But then any genre in photography will make you a better photographer. It's down to you to make yourself a better photographer. By getting out there and practice, do more. Take pictures. DSLR, it's not like the old days where you'd have a roll of film and you can only take so many pictures. A DSLR, you can take thousands of pictures and then delete them all if you don't like them. So I hope that this little introduction to macro photography has helped you in some way. If it has, please share this video. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll put the link there. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Check out our website www.jeevestrightthis.com and look for my next video, which I'm going to put a link there, where I'll be doing a review on the Canon 100mm 2.8 macro lens. So thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.